I get a lot of folks that ask me about Bermuda grass. Bermuda grass is that creeping grass that has the rhizomatic roots that that crawl along the ground. That's tenacious, and people worry so much about that. People worry about grasses in general, and they ask me about that Bermuda grass, and I just give them the same advice. It's like, okay, so like I could tear all the roots and of the weeds out of that, and I would have to water the hell out of that, and it would be a big job to keep it up, to keep everything healthy. But look, I have not watered that bed in probably a month and a half, and these peppers are growing right in amongst it. Haven't had any water, producing beautiful peppers. The bugs aren't eating them up. See, because the grass is around it all. Right? It isn't a perfect system, but it works. Let me take you over here and show you. So the idea is you want to live in cover crop in a no-till gardening system anyway. You look at these tomatoes. These have not been tended in 6 weeks, and they're out here and they're overgrown and everything, and the back ends have died off for the older growth, but you have healthy new growth, and when the fall comes, these will continue to bear, because the roots of all those different kinds of grasses act like a sponge that hold both nutrients and water, and those are very healthy tops. You're going to worry about that is what it's more about is balance and competition. Is like, this is overgrown, I will grant you that. Now what I would prefer to do is have it all cut back, but not pull up the roots, just cut it back, and I'll pull up what I need to pull up where I need to pull it up, and I don't worry about if it's Bermuda grass or what kind of grass it is. This is overgrown, and I would cut it back to where there wouldn't be so much competition, the tops would be out. But I have watched a video about a guy, a professor, who grows peppers out in a field, and he just lets it grow over like this. And he says that because of all this overgrowth, you don't get near as much problems with pest and disease. And I think there's something to this living cover crop idea, that we tend to think more in an orderly way, like we have to fight nature so much. And we got to learn how to work with nature.